Alright, that's 5 Dragellums down. 3 more to go.
And we're gonna deal with Jupas now, I see.
Yep, I've gotten his final ultimate equipment by now.
To finish this fast.
So no need to worry about that. Well, we will have to worry about him talking for a little while more.
Ugh.
Now, Jupas's greatest treasure is another easy answer. His research. Scientific research consumed him to the point where he went without sleep for days at a time, just so he could keep working. But thanks to his assistant and a spilled pot of coffee, all his research went down the drain, followed closely by his career and then his sanity. Joining Dorgangoa's crew has been sort of a vacation for him, a way to recharge his batteries and figure out what to do next. But what really happened on the day his research died? What really motivated his assistant to destroy the computer?
I bet it was a sense of honor. That's how these things always go.
And why are there so many damn giants all at once?
I don't know.
Alright. Jupas!
Oh, this is why I kept this in, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Doing some breakdancing moves.
I will say this, the breakdancing is probably the best part.
Yep, and that was the final Burning Strike level 3. So, now on to our regular scheduled program in a nice cyan, I'm guessing here.
That thing is our enemy?
No, it's a wall of light. Your enemy's a giant snake alien.
Yeah. Well, this one was easy to color coordinate because it matches Jupas's skin.
To finish this fast.
Nice timing on that speech thing there.
Whew. Now my time-space warp system is almost complete.
This is back when he was actually wearing that lab coat.
Oddly appropriate.
Instead of that weird getup we found him in. And he was hacking into the mainframe. Those things happen.
Yep.
So you remember how before
Forgive me, Jupas.
the assistant said something along the lines of,
I've always admired and respected you.
with
But
these,
today, I have no
with this
choice but to
technology,
disobey you for the first time.
whoever controls it will control the galaxy?
Yeah.
Tony, you mean...
This device has a critical flaw. I've told you about it time and time again.
Because that's only what Jupas thought he was
If it's
thinking.
released as is, the next public trial will definitely end in fatalities. And you've always taken such pride in yourself.
This is what he was actually worried about.
I know that a failure like this would make you quit your
Like I
research
said, it
altogether.
was a sense of honor.
I've been doing this research with
Yeah,
you
but
for
funny
10 years now.
thing is that
This is our dream.
the fact that the
Both
research
mine and
would have
yours.
given control of the
I
galaxy
love
to whoever
this
held
world
it
just as much as you do, but this
wasn't
device
actually
isn't
a
fit for
factor.
release yet. You're a genius, Jupas.
He
I'm
was
certain
perfectly
that
willing to
you'll
give
discover a
Datron
way
the
to
keys
correct
to the
this defect
universe.
and make our
Just
research
not
a
at the
success.
cost of lives.
As long as you don't lose your pride
No.
as a scientist.
And it's not even the lives that really mattered. It was the fact that Jupas would
I'm
have
so grateful.
been crushed if he had been so wrong that people died.
What the?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Ah! Do you know what you've just done?
Oh.
I'm such a klutz. I take full responsibility.
You idiot! You're fired! Do you hear me? Get out of here! You did that on purpose, Tony? What in the world were you thinking?
He was thinking that you were gonna kill people with it.
Huh? Oh no! Did I do this? Tony was absolutely right! This design has a fundamental, critical flaw! Why didn't I notice it myself back then? Because I stayed up working for a week straight? Not very likely. I'd never make a flub like this, even if I were exhausted. So, that means... I didn't want to admit to a mistake my assistant pointed out. My
So he
pride
did
wouldn't let
make
me.
a mistake
So
like
I
that
just
even when
pretended
he
I
wasn't
didn't see the
tired.
flaw at all.
Yes.
Oh, what a pitiful, petty man I
He
am.
still hasn't learned anything.
And still, Tony saved my life as a researcher.
No matter all of those
I-
people who would have died just
lost
from the
my
experiment,
best
but
assistant,
I know,
all
right?
for my
it's my
scientist
life that
pride.
matters.
Oh,
Specifically
what
as a
have I
researcher.
done?
Not even the fact that I would have died or not.
Jupas,
He
I
hasn't
see
learned
you
a damn
finally
thing.
realized what true pride really is.
Tony,
Best part is that how
I'm
they're
so
both
sorry.
myopic about this thing.
I have no regrets. The 10 years I spent working with you, Jupas, it was the most thrilling time in my life.
I never really stopped to think of the implications of the work we were doing.
Jupas,
It was just so exciting.
I had what it took to do research by your side. I pushed myself to exhaustion. I did everything I could to try to keep up with your talents. But you taught me so much. The power of a strong heart to make the impossible possible.
To bring the galaxy to its knees before you.
Here, take this.
huh?
For finally admitting to a single mistake in his long, crazy life as a mad scientist, Jupas has earned the Dragellum of Pride. It's the best we could do, people. One of the 7 deadly sins.
I know, right?
Tony, come work
Figures he
with
goes
me
to
again.
Jupas, of all people.
We'll get that research right this time. Together.
First,
okay.
Gerard!
No one
Next,
would want to
the
be my
galaxy.
assistant now.
No, I'd be happy to. I bet you can complete that project now. I'm sure of it. Why don't we give it a shot? The 2 of us.
Conquer the world as researcher and assistant.
You just have to realize you actually have to find him.
And it's going to stay that way.
I still keep forgetting he has the most goddamn Irish last name.
Waiting for you with some.
Oh yeah, McGonnell. So that was different.
Something.
Alright, we've got a couple more people to go yet. So next on our list is going to be Lilica.
Oh, are you saving Simon last for the reason I think you're saving Simon last?
No, I told you before. I'm just going clockwise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
So Simon just happens to be last. Alright.
yeah. Also because I wanted to do Digo first. So the thing with Lilica is that Lilica has a complicated relationship with her community. So after losing her mother to a monster in the jungle, she dedicated herself to its defense. But when that community offered her sister to that same monster, she defied them and fought the creature off.
That's the end of that.
And then for their part, the Burkakwans exiled her for going against her laws,
Finish this fast.
but also secretly so that she could see the galaxy and let them know how to get out of the rut they've been stuck in. So, what would her greatest treasure be?
It would be a thief's trap.
No.
Aww.
Wrong again.
I sense something really win this.
The one time I would have been right, I didn't answer fast enough. God damn it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have trouble getting through here.
Yeah. What would her greatest treasure be? Her family?
How many
For
more
people-
are there? I want to finish this fast.
Or maybe just her desire to protect?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out in the next couple of minutes.
And hers is green, which is fairly appropriate being in a jungle, if not based on her outfit.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember this.
Lilica! Mary! We have enough now. Let's go back.
But
You know, at first it
still
looked
so
like
many of
Miri's
them.
model was the
I
same
know
exact
they're
height
all-
as the old model
But we wouldn't be able to eat them all.
that we saw her, the
Remember,
one that's set in
girls,
present
we're not
day.
the only ones who live in this jungle.
She isn't that much
You
bigger.
have to leave some for the others. Do you understand?
oh, these berries are your favorite, aren't they, Miri?
As big
If
as
you
your
want more, I'll
fist.
give you some of mine.
No, right?
Just forget it. What kind of pig do you think I am? Oh, okay then.
So how come Lilica is the only one without pointed ears?
I know, I was just about to say I'd never realized that their ears were pointy before.
Hey there.
Feed me.
Mommy! Mom, it can't be.
Feed me, Seymour.
Lilica, help me! Lilica!
You may notice that something's a bit different from the original
That's right.
cutscene.
That's it.
In the original, she had a machete
Exactly
and
what
failed
happened.
to defend them.
I was so scared. I couldn't move a muscle.
In this one, she just couldn't
Froze.
move.
I never even stood up to that monster. I twisted my own memories just to avoid facing the truth. That day,
Also,
was so
everything went
scared.
into
so scared,
black and white
I
mode.
couldn't do a thing.
Ah.
I didn't have
But
the
oddly,
courage
Lilica
to
was in
look
color.
Death in the eye.
But
The rest of it was all in black and white.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to see anything other than her in the
I
original
wasn't
one.
even brave enough to accept the truth.
So we're back to this.
Even that. Forgive me, Mother. Mary.
Lilica,
Mother.
Lilica, don't blame yourself. Look how many people you've protected so far.
Also, you were kind of 8,
You
so
have become an
Yeah, it's a
outstanding
little
warrior.
bit forgivable.
I can't tell you how proud I am of you.
I'm sorry.
because
Mother.
I'm
I
dead.
wasn't able to save you. But I'm not about to run anymore. I will fight until the bitter end. What good is a warrior who can't protect what's precious to her?
You were 8!
Lilica, the time has come. You have a strong heart that can accept the truth. Here, take this.
Of course, it took
It's
you like
yours.
10 years, but whatever.
You've earned it, Lilica.
Better late than never.
So, for facing her fears and her failures, Lilica has earned the Dragellum of Courage.
Mother, is this...
A plot
May
coupon?
you become
For me?
a warrior, ever triumphant. My daughter, I shall always be watching over you.
Mother.
You know something else that's funny? I think it's pretty much just Jupas who doesn't have a dead relative he can talk to.
It's just this assistant that got fired.
Yeah. Well, that's not quite true. There is one other party member who doesn't have dead relatives. At least not that we've been introduced to.
Come on, Simon. I think I know what's coming for you.
They've done a good job of pretending to be like wandering ghosts. But they aren't. They still technically aren't.
Even though it would make so much more sense if they were.
Yep.
Well, that was a doddle.
I love his final attack, because it's so much easier to use than the old flame blasts.
I'm feeling good.
Now, Simon's past is kind of a cipher. At least if you weren't paying enough attention during Miyoko and Chie's first appearance. If you did, you'd know Simon's real name is Sho, and that he got caught in an industrial explosion and disappeared from the hospital afterwards, only to reappear as Simon, in a full bodysuit on Dorgan Goa's crew, of all places. So why is he hiding in that suit? Why does he run away from his wife and daughter when they will apparently brave the deadliest desert on the planet of deserts to find him?
This is just so ridiculous. I already know what's coming and it's great.
They're finally back home.
He has a very important job.
What kind of job?
Well, darling, his job is so complicated, you and I just wouldn't understand.
I just don't want to tell you the truth and think that he ran away from us. Or died.
Miyoko.
It's late. Go to sleep, Chie.
Aw, already?
Now be good, or Daddy won't come home.
What the horrible thing to say to your child? What the fuck, lady? Oh my god!
Please forgive me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Not the show I used to be. I didn't want you to see the pitiful new me. I'm so ashamed. On that fateful day, the explosion in the research lab, it took my face, and it also took away my humanity.
Bet this is what happened for Jupas' first prototype.
Well, I could never stand before the two of you again.
Darling, I didn't fall in love with you just for your face, you know.
What?
Because to be fair, your nose
You
kind
can
of...
hear me.
Yeah.
Well...
You're a little troll, dude. If she's married to you, it's
me about the horrible
not
accident.
because you're the most dashing guy in
They
the world.
told me
I
one
know,
might
really.
come back. And after all these years, knowing you the way I do,
There's a moon here.
how proud you can be. So I understand why you
Earth
didn't
moon.
want to show your disfigured form to us.
Crazy.
But we're both still here, and we're waiting. We're waiting for you to come back home and to tell us all about it.
To tell us what to do with those weird black stone things in the corner.
Oh,
They've just been piling up since you've been gone. I don't know what they are.
I think they might secretly be breeding.
Miyoko, you see right through me, don't you? You always have been able to, I guess. I've been thinking only about myself. I never once considered how you and Chie felt. And I certainly never thought that the two of you might be waiting for me.
In this hovel I made myself.
I've been such a fool. And a gutless fool at that. Oh, I'm such a coward. I was afraid you'd be disgusted just by the mere sight of me.
But for all that,
In that sweater? Maybe she
still
might
love
be.
the two of you.
I can't say that. That sweater's
That's the
awesome.
truth.
Yeah. Plus, like we
Nothing
said,
can change
it's
how I
very
feel
possible
about
that
you
she
both.
knitted it just for him.
I know, right?
No one can ever take that away from me.
Keep his environment suit nice
As
and
soon
warm.
as this battle's over, I promise, I'm coming home. I swear I will. Please, wait for me just a little while longer, Miyoko.
Don't go in any more fucking deserts, okay?
And just because you were technically right doesn't mean that was still a bad idea. Now for realizing the meaning of family in the face of tragedy, Simon has earned the Dragellum of Compassion. Which is really more about compassion for his sake than,
What's this?
Show.
Than anybody else's.
Miyoko.
than his compassion for his family, because...
The greatest treasure in the universe was right under my nose.
To be fair, it's a pretty big nose. It had a lot of space to hide.
True. Alright, now with all of that nonsense over with, maybe now we can get on with the plot. But before we do that, I had to go off and kill everything again, including some clumpy seniors. Not nearly as nice as their kids, by the way.
Oh. Wow, you're almost 200,000 ahead of Dad.
Yeah. Suck it, old man. Just wanted to show you right here. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 9 times 6. 56 monsters left to kill in the entire game.
The final battle is near.
See you then.